Damn, it's pretty dark. But what is up, fellow G fans? King of 2002 here, and I'm falling quite behind on this Godzilla thing. It's my bad though, but I'm gonna come back in full circle with it. Starting with this review. Let me just adjust this camera real quick. All right, there we go. So this one will be on Godzilla Raids Again, or Gigantus the Fire Monster, but I don't really hear people call that. This movie is probably one of the least, it gets the least amount of attention in the whole franchise, I'd say. And it'd probably be followed behind, Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla. But this movie has a reason to get slept on, though. It's not really that good. So this is the sequel to Godzilla, 1954. That movie was an instant classic. But the sequel, on the other hand, it was weird. Let's just say that. Let's see. What can I say? The movie was just two steps down from the first one. The suit design was weird. He was pretty lanky. He was looking like Kevin Durant. The score was alright, I guess. The plot almost the same, really, but just had Anguirus there, and there's no oxygen destroyer. Oh yeah, let me get on that too. This is the first movie where Godzilla fights another opponent, and that happened to be Anguirus. And the fight scenes in this movie were so weird too. They were moving like Dragon Ball Z fighters. It was crazy. It was weird stop motion. I mean, I guess the finish to the fight was good, where Godzilla bit his neck and everything and burnt him to a crisp. But everything else besides that was just what else? Let's see. There's two things that really stood out to me in this movie though. One was the way he killed Anguirus, and then two was I really liked the finish to the movie, the climax where they trapped Godzilla in ice. I also noticed that in most of the early Showa movies, or I'd say the first four, Godzilla loses in every of them. Even if he beats a monster, he'd still lose in the end. But I really like how they trapped him in ice. And it was a callback to the first movie when his head was above the ice, and he does the same roar from 54 when he was dying from the oxygen destroyer. So I really like that part. That was a goosebump scene. That was probably one of the only things I liked about this movie. And the shot where I think it was Osaka that was under fire. That was a really good shot, I'm not gonna lie. And yeah, that's basically the only things I liked about this movie. But it was just weird. Godzilla had Anguirus' roar, and a lot of the parts in this movie I was just what? And then there's this weird subplot with these criminals. I don't know why that was in the movie. That could have just stayed out, bruh. It was just pointless. But yeah. So and here's my dog. Hi. But what was I gonna say? I watched this movie in the Japanese version, so that's another first for me. I don't really watch these movies in Japanese, but I've watched it in the past in English, so this was only my second time watching it. Both versions do not do this movie justice, I was saying. It's probably my least favorite of the Showa movies that I've watched so far, but there's worse. So yeah, that is it for Rates Again. On to the next.